Hello friends, welcome to channel 11. Today I am going to give some example about axios. In axios, using axios, how we can consume the web API service using Vue.js. I think nowadays Vue.js is becoming very famous after AngularJS. So it is very easy. I am working in my current project on Vue.js. It's very easy to learn. I want to share my experience, so I uploaded already few videos. I uploaded like watcher and the relations, slots, and some basic concepts. Today I am going to give some how to consume the web API in Vue.js using Axios promise. So Axios is the asynchronously we can able to consume the web API service. After successful, we can display the result in our view. So first of all, we need to install the axios and reference to our website. This is my axios link. At the same time, I also included Vue.js in my script block. So here I have declared I am presenting whatever I retrieved from the web API. I am displaying in a table. This is my code. If you see, I have used bootstrap classes for my table. So table is a bootstrap class, CSS class, and so heading, this is static data. So I declared in my calls name, salary, and age. This is my list, employees list, which I am fetching from the web API. From there I am using vDirective v for I am looping. I am displaying the results: employee ID, employee name, employee salary, and age. So this is my Vue.js file. So it is very simple. So if you observe here, this is my instance, Vue instance. This is my element, div element to display my result. If we see a hash app, this is my idea for my div, main div. This is here I am going to display my result. So data I have declared one object called employees. This is the object I am holding the employees detail, and in methods I have one method called get employees. If you observe here, this is my URI, web API URI. This is the dummy API. So if you observe here, if you consume this web API link, it is going to give a list of arrays of employees details. This is the dummy for development purpose I found in Google for my example today. So this is my URI, my web API URI employees. If you see here, so I am using axios dot get. This is the like how we are going to consume ajax $.ajax dot get. Like this we are also able to using axios where asynchronously we can able to asynchronously call the web APIs. So here this is the get web API. So that's where I axios.get, I'm giving my URI here, and then so this is the syntax. So asynchronously it is going to call this URI. Suppose if it is success, then I'm going to get the response from my web API. Once I get the response.data is going to get the result. I'm going to read the result from response data. I'm appending my object called employees. So once I get the result, I'm assigning to my object. Suppose if it is fail, it will automatically come to the catch block, error block. So I'm logging into the console. This is my method. So this method I am calling on mounted hook function. In Vue.js we have different types of hook functions. So mounted is once everything is loaded, this function will get called. So in this mounted hook function I am calling my get employees method. So once it is get hooked, this method will call, it will automatically, so this method will going to consume this service and assign the result back to the employees. Since it is reactive Vue.js, once the results get added to the employees, the Vue.js will automatically fetch these details and render this table. So this is the very simple example for axios in Vue.js. So I will give one more iteration here. So this is my Vue.js instance unmounted. I'm calling the getEmployees function. So getEmployees function using axios, it is going to call this web API. Once it is success, then function will call, and the response I'm assigning to my object. And once the results get added to the employees, the Vue.js will automatically display that results. So let me go and refresh this. If you observe here, this time it is going to consuming that web API and result back to Vue. So Vue automatically renders these details. So I hope you get some information how to consume the axios in Vue.js. So now I'll give another simple example how to call multiple requests using axios. So we can call it as a chaining. So I have one example with me right now. So let me go on. Suppose if I get the first service, if I get something, some employee details, based on that I want to call another service for updating some other details. So in that scenario, this example will help us. First I am calling the first URI. Based on the response, I am going to call again another service. Here, based on this response, I am calling this service. So once this service called after then function, so since this second service is get succeeded, then function will get called. On the response, I am going to get the data and assigning to employees. Suppose if any exception occurred here on the second function, then error will get called. So let's go try this. So let's go and try this. So since I am calling the same function twice, I will get the same result back. So this time it is going to call two functions and fetching information. So now it get displayed. So if you observe here, see, asynchronously it's going to call two functions at a time. Like this we can chain any number of calls, access calls. So let's take for sake of example, let's take if I would like to throw error here, error occurred. So my first function will get succeeded. Then when after that I am purposefully throwing the error, means I am getting some exception has occurred in my axis second request. So I'm going to see that error occurred. Let me go on. So I'm not going to get any result, but if I see my output window, console log window, I should log this error. It should log this error. If you see here, the error has console error got error. I hope you have get some idea about Axis and how to we can consume in Vue.js. Thanks friends. Have a nice